This podcast may contain offensive content. You have been warned. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Diecast podcast, Dragon Echoes, episode 2. A lot has happened. We met our cast of characters. We got a mission from Marley. We met an Empress of Lightning, and as just a GM tip for people running games, when you come up with names, say them fully because they sound cool, but also use them in a sentence because then you end up with things like Menzie. Because you think this is the coolest name. I practiced so hard. I said it just by itself. And then when you say it in a sentence, it's the worst tongue twister in the world. But you made it to the lair. You made some friends. You learned some stuff. And you keep running into this astral elf. And you're trying to save the son of an ancient blue dragon from becoming a Dracoliche, which will lead us to the aforementioned Menzie's Lair. As the... That's going to be the name of the episode for sure.
Dark, damp Menzie's cave.
But as the portal closes in behind you, you have Lieutenant Tyr and Captain Traz behind you as you see the swamp kind of lowers down into the ground, into this big opening maw, as you notice that the dead trees and tree trunks and the roots that come down into this cave actually kind of form the head of a dragon, as you see various opens and gaps in the dead lumber that form the eyes and the nostrils and the fins, as you literally are walking down into a dragon's maw. As you see Captain Traz walk down, you notice that the light begins to go very, very dark. In fact, you are in dim light as you get to the entrance to the cave, as you realize there is no natural lighting in this area. So for those who have dark vision, you're good.
Right.
I don't believe Herringons have dark vision.
Oh, wait, what?
I do.
Oh, yes,
This
you
one
do.
does.
You do.
This one has 300 feet.
That's right. You've got a special item.
Oh, shoot.
I'm a dragonborn, so this is my habitat.
You're good.
Yeah. I don't think I did.
You want to hold hands? We can.
I've got you, sister.
Thank you.
We've got 2 people. Well, we can technically 4 people with some dark vision. But as you come in, you notice that you hear that slop, slop, slop of people who do not have sealed footing around their feet. The swamp water comes up to your ankles, and you are slopping through mud, water, vines.
Now, is this mud water red?
It is
crimson.
Give me a perception check. Or an investigation check, your choice.
Guidance.
So you
What
get
do I have?
you get a D4 on top of this as well.
Okay.
Roll your D4 to go with it.
Which one's the D4?
The triangle.
The pyramid.
Oh, the pyramid.
Yeah.
Oh, a 4. So 15 plus.
15 plus, and then
Ooh.
perception.
Mm-hmm.
1.
So you don't notice red in it, but you do notice that it's not so much that it's blood, that the mud has changed the color, but you do see bits and chunks of meat kind of like flowing backwards towards you.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a stew.
It's like a stew. I was thinking that too. It was like a stew.
And it is like that hot, humid where the gunk and the moisture just kind of sticks to everything as you kind of walking through a little cloud in a cave.
Dragon gumbo, everyone.
Ugh.
as you see Captain Traz say, what did you see, Meraxis?
Yeah. Oh, don't want to freak anybody out, but looks to be flesh mixed in the mud. Don't pay attention too close.
How deep is this water? Because we're only like 2 feet high.
So for medium-sized people, it goes up to like just below your knees. For smaller-sized people, it goes up to about your waist.
God.
You guys want to climb on?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So like Meraxis picks up these two little, what's your
You can call
breed?
us bunnies.
Bunnies?
That's
I
all
can
right.
say bunnies? Okay. I don't want to
Yeah.
offend. Oh,
I appreciate that. Thank you.
take up the bunnies and like I put one in one shoulder and the other in the other shoulder.
Literally the two herring gun on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Eat that deviled egg in the corner.
It's like, Melody, you can see, right? You're good? All right.
So you begin to venture further, and you see Captain Traz says, "All right, well, if there's signs of a conflict or there's remains in the water," as you see him go over and you see him brush away some vines and roots, and you actually see there's almost like a arcane rune carved into the stone. You see him puts his half dragon hand upon the wall and chants something in Draconic as you see the rune light up, and then all of a sudden you see like a poof, 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 as you see like these blue sconces light up, and it's bright light. It does have a blue tinge to it, but immediately you can see the shadows that were kind of just like pulling themselves around the corners of pillars and whatnot. You can see there are charred beings in armor all on the floor, and then that's when the smell finally catches up with your visual senses. Is that it smells like a burnt gumbo.
Spicy.
I mean, I know we were told, well, adventurers might not be welcome, but this is quite the visual cue.
You can walk up and give me a medicine check if you wish.
Guidance.
The Meraxis you actually have to like lean down closer and get her closer to the water, or actually put her into the swamp water.
Just like what I do is like, I think I'm gonna get her to like hop onto my giant hand, and then I just kind of bring her down close to the water.
It's an interesting sensation because she's a silver dragonborn, so it's kind of cool and kind of like that cold metallic touch when you touch her palm.
Cool.
Yes, I hope I feel nice on your pads, the pads of your feet.
On the little beans.
My little feet are very,
They're fur covered, so it's
yes.
helpful.
Bunny beans.
I got 24.
24. Okay. You can see everything has hit this half dragon. Looks very similar to Traz and Tyr, who are with you in the cave, but you know it's a blue half dragon and has kind of like the armor, not as ceremonial as you saw earlier, but it's more of a practical defense built to withstand attacks. But everything from being smashed with something heavy to slashed to being burned by acid and by fire, like this, everything has hit this individual and is still kind of, if it wasn't for the water on the ground, would probably still be smoldering. In fact, you can still see some of the chemical burn on his armor, just kind of like eroding away at the armor. And as you look about 20 feet down the cavern, you can see the bobbing up and down of another corpse in almost the exact same. It seems that everyone was grouped together and everyone got blown up exceptionally well.
This is part of a previous entourage.
He said, you see Traz said, this would be the defense force for this lair. It's not uncommon for dragons to have kind of a to dissuade strong or weaker adventurers, but if they've been or dragon handled like this, this is quite serious. I am not.
Wait, are we talking about this place already have been attacked?
If they were still alive, they would have greeted us at the front door. The fact that they're dead and in a state of combat, I would assume. It's the puzzling thing is their bodies haven't been looted, so I don't think it's adventurers.
So whoever it was is
Further in.
probably very close
I imagine they've also probably disarmed the traps or evaded the traps in some way as well.
Well, we could get in Menzie's really good books if we were to stop whatever this incursion is.
You see him 1 second as you see Traz walks over to the sigil and he kind of like turns his hand quarter clockwise and whispers something else. And you see that kind of like this yellow flash kind of just like emits everywhere in the layers. Like, I've disarmed the traps. So anything that I knew about
That hadn't already been triggered,
Yes.
potentially.
usually takes about 24 hours for the magical ones to reset.
So, does that mean this has happened in less than 24 hours ago? Or can I hear anything?
Yeah. So I'll have the bunny twins. One give me a health check, and the other give me a. Sorry, your health check was already good. Give me a perception check. Yeah, your health check. Your health check. Those bodies are probably about maybe 4 to 5 hours fresh. Like not instantaneous, but not more than a day.
So my passive perception is 23, just so you know.
Oh yeah.
So that is that's a 25.
Ooh.
This rabbit.
Oh, you're good for the health check because
okay,
they were so
okay.
high last time.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm more using my ears
yeah.
because I can't really see, actually. So.
It is eerily quiet. In fact, it's almost unsettling that you see these electrical fire sconces just kind of hovering, and they're emitting light and a little bit of heat, but they're not emitting any sounds. And usually you can't even hear like the flow of water coming towards you. So it's unnaturally silent.
Can I hear us moving through the water?
You can hear yourselves moving through the water, but any currents happening are just kind of nature-wise, it does not sit well with you that the sources of sound coming out are coming from you and not from the ambient nature.
There
itself.
may be some magical silence happening here. Yeah, but we can't even hear the water. Can't hear the natural sounds of a cave, dripping, anything. And if there was anyone alive in there, we can't hear any movement. We can't hear, small creatures, nothing. Right. Do you know of any other magical? I'm more nature based.
This would be a great time for Arcana check.
Guidance. Never mind.
That's not my. I know about history, not so much about.
All right,
magic.
I'll do an Arcana check.
Guidance.
Also, you can do a history check as well.
Okay.
Melissa.
Jeez.
Oh, good. 20.
Roll your d4.
Yeah, higher is better.
On a history check, it's 24.
24. Meraxis, what'd you get?
I got 10.
10.
Arcana 20.
Ooh,
Oh, very nice.
people who got 20 or higher through history or Arcana, the history of dragons and dragon lairs, and that there are natural defenses when they create a dragon lair, and the more powerful they get, the more defenses they'll have. The lairs will become more active and defensive to intruders, and as the land becomes under control of the dragon, you're starting to see that the land has become unresponsive, that there would be kind of like a lingering effect of a blue dragon in the area. And the fact that you're not getting sound or movement, it kind of gives the indication that what you've heard from history, that when a dragon's been slain, is that the land kind of shuts down and begins to recover.
So are we talking about finding a dead dragon up here?
No,
'Cause
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
really want to
wondering.
go back to his mother and tell him we didn't get here in time.
Well, we have to find it one path.
All right. Lead on, big dragon lady.
Yeah. The bunnies look expectant.
So with Meraxis in the lead, you walk forward with Captain Traz and Lieutenant Tyr as you walk by, and you actually come across kind of like an underground. You notice that there is water everywhere on the floor, and you hear Captain Traz like, this is actually kind of a self-defense thing, that a lightning dragon fighting people wading in water is
Right.
a really good thing. Unless you're on the receiving end of the lightning breath.
Well, it'll help me as well if I have to cast it.
But you do see, as you come across like the horde area of Menzie's horde, you do see there's actually a history of Alethra. This catches you. Don't even need to roll a perception check on this. You immediately see books on science, geometry, mathematics, arcana, magic, all like history, English, and like it's all the general arts kind of compiled into one massive library. And you see that all the bookshelves are on those stilts that keep them just above water level. And you do see there's kind of like this green orb that's kind of dehumidifying the air to make sure that these books and scrolls are kept in perfect preservation. That Menzie's love of the arts that's actually his treasure hoard, is science, English.
Thought we were told he wasn't very bright.
Sometimes people have the library. The fact that they don't read literally at all. But
That's a good point.
Give me an investigation check, Alethra. 15, easy enough to see. You just, even by looking at the books are perfectly preserved. The scrolls are amazing condition. And as you pull out one of the books, you notice that spine has not been cracked once.
it's a very well used library. Gift
Mother.
from. Quite curious. But
Nothing plundered in here, nothing taken, nothing touched. So again, whoever's Christified all those guards out there wasn't in it for the treasure.
But there is a gigantic library if you wish to dabble, if you wish to spend some time. That's up to you. You can keep going forward, but
No, I think I see the urgency of the situation, and while Leather would love to spend an afternoon reading all the time, but this is probably not the afternoon for it.
More pressing matters.
Yeah.
And Leather, as you pull the book out, you do notice that as like there's almost no sound of like leather bound tomes coming off of like a wood bookshelf, and as you put it back, and it seems like most of the objects in this lair just are not emitting sound of any kind.
Slither has her shield on her left arm. She'll take her sword and just smack her shield.
That makes a sound ka-tong, as it kind of like echoes out off the sound of the water, and you can actually see the water kind of like reverberate out, and like the sound waves underneath. There's like whoa.
Fascinating.
Curious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. It's like sound the dinner bell.
I like fighting stuff.
All right. Moving on. What's next?
Well, as you head out, you hear Captain Trask like, so do we just head to the lair? Like his main.
Do we have any
residence?
other options at this point?
Well, I mean, like he has his library.
Is there anything in the library that can help us?
The way dragon hordes are kind of like the source of their power. So they collect, the more they have, the more powerful they get.
So if I take some books.
You would diminish I would find that as a personal offense,
Oh.
You are literally taking their power away, which is.
But it would take the power.
But that's why it's strange that nothing's been touched in here. If this attack was on Menzie's, why wouldn't they plunder the library before going in and fighting?
Perhaps unneeded, or maybe Menzerstra has simply retreated for the. Perhaps Menzerstra simply escaped and has left their lair.
You see Captain Shraz shake his head and says, no, because if he was still alive, the effects of the lair, the horde would be in effect. I'm actually greatly concerned for his safety if that his source of power is not showing any signs of connection to the area.
Wait, what if he became a dragon leech already? Would that have the same effect? Because he has to die.
You see kind of like a snarl come over his snout as you go, I don't want to think about that right now, but I think that is a truth we may have to encounter.
I was thinking he was dead, but he's dead because he's already...
I'm going to face a dragon lich right away.
We need to go. We need to go and find out.
Knowledge is power.
Elethra, do you know
Let's go
anything
then.
about the ritual that would make a dragon into a dragon? Or even, is it the same? Is there a time frame between, beginning the ritual and the end of it when they actually become a dragon leech?
You are, funny enough, in the right place to investigate that.
Alethra also has a fair amount of investigating about undead things in her travels.
Which is why you'll have advantage on this roll.
All right. Do it.
Guidance, since I asked.
This is investigation.
Investigation plus a D4.
Nat 20.
Well, yeah, it's already a 20.
Oh, nat 20.
And another 3. And 11 is my bonus.
So don't forget, because we're playing the new inspiration rules. When you roll a natural 20, you
nice.
get inspiration. And you can use inspiration to re-roll any dice.
Perfect.
Awesome.
So yes, your experience, and this is a well-documented fact after the War of the Dragon Well, or the War of the Dragons, that there's 2 different ways you can summon a Dracolich. There's technically the undead dragon, where you kind of do it on the fly, and it's undead dragon, but it's not the full effect. You're just kind of using the body as its size, mass, and strength. And then there's the actual ritual that, similar in the same ballpark as someone turning themselves into a lich, is that Dracoliches will become just fonts of necrotic energy. The world, the terrain will change around them as well as begins to feel undead. That plant life, animal life will start to die. It'll become almost like a gray barren zone in up to hundreds of miles away, depending on how strong the ritual was.
Can I make a nature check to see if I see any evidence of that
Uh,
starting?
Yes, I'm going to say disadvantage because you're in a cave.
Oh, is it dark vision related right now?
No, it's
No,
more that
it's
if she
sensing.
was outside to observe more things, so you kind of just get like
Yeah.
cave and water and plant life at this point.
Disadvantage. All right.
I'm sorry.
The fuck all. It's a... Where the hell's my nature? Oh, there it is.
The nature's all around you,
It's
Leslie.
a 9.
It's
Yeah.
hard to tell, especially being in the library. The water isn't giving you much, and it's also got kind of like the floating residual bits of the previous defenders.
Right.
But we'll say you take about 5 or 6 minutes, Alethra, to study through that. Yeah, there's definitely rituals to. There's a quick way and then a slow way. Quick way gets you a undead dragon right off the bat. The slow way can take anywhere from a couple of hours to a couple of days.
Okay.
To
Might still have time.
We might still have time. We've got to move.
Yep.
All right.
Up to.
nice. So you begin to trudge forward, and you hear like the sloshing is like almost like an adventure. Well, exactly, an adventure party, like going through knee deep, waist deep water. You hear like a slop, 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 slop as you begin to splash brown water, and you actually the waves begin to part away all the fallen corpses as you round a corner, and you actually see this beautiful sandstone opening. This big, huge. There's the roofs are about 50 feet above you, and it has very similar sandstone work that you've seen in the Empress's own chamber, but it's all enclosed inside a swamp. You see a couple of sandstone pillars that are keeping up the ceiling. It kind of spaces out, and there's no bodies on the ground except for one. At the far back of the cavern, you see what appears to be the corpse of a blue dragon just kind of like on the ground. Looks like it's asleep. And then a man dressed in kind of like with leathers. He's got the long socks go up to his knee, long, dusty brown hair that goes down to his shoulders. And for those who have a high enough passive perception, you can see just under the hairline where if it didn't have hair, the tattoos of where a Thane wizard would have all across their scalp. And he kind of just stands there. He has 3 purple orbs that revolve around him. He just kind of has his fingers at his beard. And he doesn't even pay you any mind.
Does it look like he's still performing a ritual? Is he concentrating on something? Or is he just watching and waiting?
Give me an Arcana check.
That one.
You're so overcome by the scene, it's hard to tell what's going on. You can tell, you don't even know if he's aware of your presence, but he is just kind of focused on this dragon corpse in front of him.
All right. Can Meraxis do an Arcana check?
Absolutely.
All right.
Highly encourage it.
Oh, come on. For some reason, this dice really likes 7. So 7 plus 8, 9. So 10.
10? It's hard to tell. Something magical is going on, but it's hard to tell exactly what it is.
All right. What's the plan?
You see Captain Traz and Lieutenant Tier are like, you can see the rage kind of building up in them. He's like, if we're going to do something, we got to do it right now.
Are we interrupting this ritual?
I have no love for the Thans.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's go then.
All right. So if combat's going to be initiated, I'm going to pause real fast, draw up a map, and we'll get ready for some combat-y stuff. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the midpoint of the show. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Just a couple of quick things to get over before we jump right back into the rest of the episode. The biggest news is that Fan Expo is happening this week. We are going to be there. If you're in Toronto for August 22nd to the 25th, we will be there at the Canadian Podcast Awards in the Community Zone. We're going to be there we'll be there on Thursday, August 22nd from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And then on Saturday, August 24th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And that's because I will be doing a GM tips and tricks panel with Dane from NoQuest and Niall from Comedians in Dungeons Getting Dragons. And that's going to be at 12:30 p.m. on Saturday, August 24th. And we'll be in Theater 7, room 715B. That's just above where we're going to be with the Community Zone. So if you're there for that, come by, say hi, hang out, talk some D&D, trade some stories, and let's just have a good old fun time. It's Fan Expo in Toronto. It's going to be a good, fun, nerdy time. So come on out, be yourself, and have a ton of fun. We also want to give a big shout out to Changeling Gaming. They are an awesome group in Toronto. I love them so much. Are you looking for a fun and immersive night of tabletop and other community games? Check out Changeling Gaming. New to Toronto, they are a collective of board game and role-playing game experts who host both public and private events. Not in Toronto, they also create board game content on YouTube. They're out to help folks find the right games for their tables and to create safe, accessible, and welcoming spaces for everyone to play games and make new friends along the way. You can find them on Instagram, YouTube, Eventbrite, and Meetup at Changeling Gaming, all one word squished together. They are fantastic. I met them at Anime North. They're an amazing group of people who just want to make sure that everyone has a space to tell their story and play games and just hang out and have fun. If you're in Toronto, go check them out. If you're in Southern Ontario, make the trip down. They do awesome board game nights at gaming cafes. They do great D&D narrative sessions, and it's just a whole lot of fun. Go check them out. Check them out on Instagram. They're all really nice. They're all really fun people. They're at the X right now, this Canadian National Exhibition. If you're in Toronto, go check them out. They have a little gaming area to do Dungeons and Dragons, to do board games. They're all super cool. All are welcome to play. Go do it. It's going to be a great time. I can't say enough good things about them. So go check them out. And before we head back into the rest of the episode, you can check us out on our website at thediecastpodcast.com, on any socials at the Diecast Podcast, and on any app that plays a podcast. If you want to help us out, leave a rating, leave a review, share with your friends. It'll help us out a whole bunch. and it'll help us keep making these episodes for you. We've got a whole wacky season of Dragon Echoes coming up, and we've got Tales from Troll Skull to get ready for the fall/winter. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I just can't wait to share all these stories with you. So give us a follow on social medias, subscribe to us, leave a rating, leave a review. It does so much heavy lifting. That's it for now. We're going to go right back to the episode. Drink some water. Tell everyone how you feel. We'll see you next week. And if I see you at Fan Expo, come by, say hi. That's going to be a great time. All right. See you next week. I love you all. Well, I believe for the first time this season, could everyone please roll me initiative? Ooh. Oh.
Where is my initiative on this sheet?
Just be your dex
Oh,
modifier.
yeah. 11.
That's Harmony.
That's actually melody.
That's
Melody, sorry. It's always going to happen.
That's why I wrote it on my sheet where you are sitting.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That is brilliant. Harmony, what did you get?
16.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Alethra, what did you get?
I have advantage
12.
on initiative.
What's your dexterity, Alethra?
+3.
Okie dokie. And
30.
Raxus.
So it'd be +1?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, yeah, I got 9.
Ooh. Nobody got very high.
We're not
Except for
super
Harmony.
excited about this.
Okay, let me order up my index cards. We're going to get Harmony.
Oh, Jesus, I'm first, am I?
You got it, sister.
Guess I'm hopping down. Is the ground covered in water?
The ground, actually, this ground, you've kind of walked up a bit. The ground is completely dry and covered with sandstone tiles.
Right.
And for everyone, every square is a 5 foot.
Am I the little Jawa figure?
Yes.
I put my hood up and
Right. So you see this character at the end of the layer. It's bright light here, some sandstone pillars in the area. You've got about a 15 to 20 foot high kind of arched ceiling, so you probably get some extra height out of it as well. It feels very dry. It feels very staticky. And you see those 3 purple orbs revolving around this wizard as he looks at the corpse of the dragon, which is kind of like, it looks as if the dragon sat down by the side of the wall and took a nap.
So he's standing in front or behind?
He said, so where the wizard is right now,
Yeah.
here, I'll give you a marker. Just put a big X.
Also, I forgot I had hair trigger.
Oh, right. So you get a bonus to your initiative.
So
Yeah.
I have 15.
15. 1 second. That'll change it up.
Wait,
Sorry,
is it a
14.
bonus?
It's 14.
Or is it roll with initiative?
No, I lied. It is 15.
Wait, because I have that too.
Mm-hmm. So you'd get a +4 as well.
Then I'm at 20.
Yeah. You're going first anyways.
I was like, I knew there was something with initiative. I also have advantage.
Hair trigger.
Yeah. You've also got a D4 to your dexterity saves if
Yes.
you fail it.
If we use it.
Yeah, if you use
Mhm.
it. So between the wizard and the wall of the cavern, just put a big X there.
Like here.
Yeah.
To the wizard.
To the wall. Till the dead dragon will fall.
Oh.
All these bitches crawl. Menzie's motherfucker.
Zap, motherfucker, zap, zap.
All right.
So Harmony,
Oh my god, wait.
how do Harangon do in combat?
I'm just gonna read the spell real quick because I didn't think I was going first. What's the range?
Every square is 5 feet, by the way.
Yes.
They are 90 feet away from us, pretty much.
90?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's fine. Because I'm going to call lightning. And I'm going to call it at 5th level. And yeah, All right. I'm going to call lightning down. I'm going to hop down and I'm just going to move a couple up
Perfect.
front here. Actually, what's my movement? My movement is...
Should be 30 feet.
Yeah, I think it's 30. So, because I want to spread out a little bit because the dead people back there were really closed in. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over there.
Perfect.
And I'm going to cast Call Lightning.
So I know Call Lightning has a bonus effect for being outdoors, but because you are in the lair of a lightning dragon, all lightning effects will be considered outdoors for the purposes of this spell.
Right. That's excellent. So I'm going to have it come down. I don't want to hit the dead dragon. So I'm going to have it come down 5 feet because it's a 5 feet
Perfect.
radius. So I'm going to have it come down in front of him. And it has to make a dex save of 16.
And it's a concentration effect. You keep that thing on?
It is a concentration.
So as you see this cloud and rain and thunder and lightning come streaking down, you actually see the lightning hit this invisible wall, almost like it's a fish tank going like boom, 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 as he is completely unaffected by this invisible wall.
Okay. So storm cloud gathers. Can I see the wall because of that? What can I mark what the line is?
It's exactly the square right in front of him, a diagonal line. It makes kind of a hoop from
like wall to wall.
Yeah, like kind of like an arc and a hoop. Here, let me give you some drawing.
Is it like a dome over him?
Yeah, it's exactly a dome. Well, a dome over the dragon, actually.
But not and him.
And
he's
him.
within it.
Yeah. You picked exactly the spot outside the square. I was like, oop, yeah.
So like this kind of thing.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I'll leave that out there with you.
Okay.
So the spell works, but it looks like your cloud has been cut in half as you see lightning and rain come down and just hit that one foot. As you see him kind of like with his pensive stance as he kind of just looks over to the rest of you and finally acknowledges that there are people in the room. You've got a bonus action in the rest of your move if you wish.
I did my move.
Yes.
So
Melody, you're on deck.
Yeah, I'm good.
Perfect. Melody, sorry. It is your go. As you see your sister call down lightning and it looks almost like she hits this invisible, almost like fish tank.
There's some sort of, I'm just going to free action call out. There's some sort of anti-magic field around him.
Spells are
Actually, I'll say as a bonus action, if you wish, give me an Arcana check if you want. You don't have to.
I want.
You don't have to, but you can if you wish.
Oh, I want.
Ooh, that is more than enough. You've seen this tactic used before by high-level wizards. This is what's known as a wall of force. You do know that the wall of force is an impenetrable base. You need pretty much a disintegration ray or a wish spell to get rid of it. It does block projectiles, but you can summon magic inside of it. So launching things at him, no. Conjuring things, yes.
Covered from the top as well.
Yeah. As you can see, like your sister's lightning and rain is kind of like just dripping off the side. The world's greatest umbrella, wall of force.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps you safe.
Oh.
Maybe you can try. You can definitely
I
try.
know what he is.
He's definitely human. He's got 3 purple flowing orbs rotating around his head. Sleep spell is kind of like a cone effect. So you have to get closer to him.
What's the range at the top?
It's possible.
Where do you want to move?
you cast the sleep spell, you see his eyes flash towards you as he raises a finger and snaps and counterspells you.
What level did you cast it at?
4.
Ooh, I will have to roll a dice then.
Mm-hmm.
That is a natural 19.
Ooh.
So you get the feeling he felt threatened by it, but he definitely did counterspell as you see kind of like this blue magic, necrotic magic unwinds your spell.
Who's next?
You can burn a counterspell. Pretty good.
That would be Alethra. You are next.
Well, I am not a projectile that can head through a wall of force, although I almost am. Alethra will close the gap and will take the dash action, which means she can move 80 feet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Alethra slaps.
That gets me there. Yeah, I have a speed of 40 because I have the mobile feat.
Mm.
Yeah, I do also have mobile.
The mobile feet gives you mobile feet.
Yeah, so Lethra head down, just dashes towards the wizard. I have no. All right, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Get another action, and I'll take yet another dash. And I also have my slippers of spider climbing.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna
do some dome climbing.
She's wearing slippers.
Slippers of spider climbing.
Which I've actually like modified into boots because I'm also a cobbler.
That helps so much in season 4.
Yeah, it was shockingly useful.
I turned to Mel. I'm like, I didn't think shoes were that useful.
You just gotta find the right size.
Hmm.
And I'm actually gonna try to see if I can walk up this wall of force.
You absolutely can.
Okay.
You absolutely can.
Amazing.
No one else would be able to unless they could sticky walk their way up.
So I guess I try to get on top of this wall of force.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, there I am. I'm above this wizard.
Who's got an upside down glass?
How many feet up? Can she get?
It's 15 feet up. Actually.
So I'm like 10 feet above this wizard, and that is pretty much all I can do. And so I will hover above this wizard, sort of ready to fall on them.
you can keep him next to him just so you don't have to hold him up the entire time. All right. It is the wizard's turn. As you see him look up and looks over at all of you, and he says, "It doesn't surprise me that adventurers come in once more. It has been the bane of my life. Adventurers disrupting my plans, but I've learned, I've prepared, I have all my bases covered, and I'm glad to see you have some draconic friends with you as well. How many of you remember the war from not too long ago? I was there. I helped set up the Dracahorn. I'm well familiar with its abilities." As you see him hold up a crystal and throw it to the ground, as you hear, everyone in the room hears this big as you see everything begin to reverberate. Meraxis, you hear a different sound. You hear French horns, you hear trumpets. It's this harmonious, almost religious sound that echoes through your ears, and it just washes over this wave of goodness for you. Can you give me a wisdom save made with disadvantage, please? Oop, that's not good. That's also not good.
I might need your help to walk me through this. Okay. So wisdom.
Saving throw, though.
Saving throw, correct.
Okay.
It'll just be a +1 on a d20.
On a
But you're going to
D20?
roll 2.
Roll 2 and take
Then
the
I
low.
rolls too?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to roll.
can I-
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, we have extras
Yeah.
around too.
I'll bring my second D20 here.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Oh,
one's a
thank you.
20.
Yours is lucky. You got a lucky one there. Okay.
Nat
Lucky rabbit's
20.
foot.
So you get an inspiration?
Yeah.
What's the lowest number though?
Well,
Unfortunately,
that's less good.
Oh, it was
news.
disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Oh, shoot. I thought it was advantage.
it's a five.
Uh-oh.
It's a 6 with the.
Yeah.
Or do I count that one in there?
Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
so it's a 7 in total.
Yeah.
Lucky 7.
So Harmony and Melody, you look over and you see the shoulders and attitudes of all the Dragonborn around you change. Meraxis, the world gets washed in this golden, beautiful light, and then you hear this voice that says, "Everyone who's not me, kill them." And then you see the world get surrounded in red as you become dominated by the sound of the Draco horn.
Oh, no.
And that's his action.
Oh,
Fuck.
Captain Raz, who we'll say is the bigger one, he is going to attack the smaller bunny first. I'm going off of visuals. He's going to run up.
we're the same size.
Yeah, we're exactly the
Oh,
same
the mini
size.
size. The mini size, yeah. He's going to do his
Oh,
2 long
he's
sword attacks.
Very big. That's me.
Dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder you were so pleased with my plan.
That's 21 and 21 to hit.
Yeah, that I'm pretty sure that hits. Can't I see my AC? What's going on here?
Am I able to react to this?
If you have something that can do a reaction, if not, then no. If you have like a feat or a power or an item that lets you use a reaction.
My fighting style is interception.
Oh, you can. Absolutely.
I'm going to use it.
Perfect time to use it.
My sister. One d10 plus 4.
Is that per attack or total damage? Okay, so we'll do 1 damage first. If it hits. Harmony, have you found your AC yet?
Yes, it's 15.
That'll not, unfortunately, be a 21. You see the sword come in. The first hit is going to be for 6 slashing damage. Do you wish to use your reaction to intercept it?
I would love to use my reaction to intercept it. Yes.
Perfect. I think that's going to be enough to just negate the damage. Yeah. Oh, the damage was 6. Oh, right. So roll me up as a d10. Yes. Perfect. Add 4.
13.
13. So you have negate. Your shield comes up and blocks the blow onto your sister. As the second one lands for, ooh, that's a natural 10.
Miss.
Oh, no, this
Oh.
is for the damage roll.
Oh, right.
For 13 damage for slashing.
So 13 to me?
Yeah. And then Lieutenant Tier, if you could move him to the opposite side of the twins. Got 30 feet.
30 there. Is that what you want?
Yes. I'll set it up for later. And going to do 2.
Oh, I think that guy's mine, actually.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
my
okay.
bad. Here.
Oh,
So,
perfect.
Where do you want to go then?
So everyone's in a straight line.
Oh.
On this side, though?
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
I have 10.
Yeah. Could the bunny twins give me dexterity saving throw DC 15, please?
Remember, if we fail, we get to...
Oh, yes. Add a D4.
Dex save.
Ooh, that's a
Oh,
lot
I
of
have
sa-
inspiration.
Yes.
Can I use it?
You can reroll.
Please.
Oh, that's a lot of 6.
Where are
Oh,
the
I only got
saves?
one more.
God, why don't I know how to read
Melody got a 7.
saving throws? Okay, Dex. 17.
You're taking half damage. Melody, what did you get?
7.
Ooh, do you want to use your inspiration to re-roll that?
I did.
Oh, no.
It was a 6 before.
But did you use your dex and add the D4?
Wouldn't have been enough for a 15.
Yeah. Okay.
So you see Lieutenant Tier come up and open his mouth as you see the spark of lightning come and hits the both of you. If you fail to save, you're taking 33 lightning damage.
Didn't we just start?
You just did?
So I'm taking
Are we
16.
gonna die?
I'm taking 16.
Yes, correct. Welcome to high level D&D.
You look back, you just see two, like, our fur is just, we're smoking.
Or you're not in the range of anything.
Singed. Yeah.
Meraxis. And they got to do their saving throws at the end of their turn. Nope. Almost. And that's a natural 1. No. Meraxis, please kill your friends.
So what do I do?
So your order that you've been dominated is to attack those who are not the wizard. In whatever you feel is the best way, because you are filled with rage, Meraxis. There is a harmonious, great feeling filled by rage afterwards. What is in Meraxis's heart?
All right, I guess I'll do a cantrip.
I fully trust you. Whatever you feel is the best way to attack them, that is the best way to do it.
You have to treat us like enemies. And what would you do?
Oh gosh. All right. Actually, so if I did, then I'd probably do sickening radiance.
That sounds fun.
Do it up. Give us a description.
Do you want to
sickening.
move at all, or
Oh gosh. No, because it goes 120 feet. So it should.
Oh, yeah, you don't need to move at all.
Yeah, I don't need to move. I'm good where I am. Okay, I just had it up here. Okay, so dim greenish light spreads within a 30-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. The light spreads around corners and it lasts until the spell ends. When a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time on a turn, it starts to turn there. That creature must succeed on a Constitution save or throw or take 4d10 radiant damage, and it suffers 1 level of exhaustion and emits a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius. Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. The light makes it impossible for the creature to benefit from being invisible. The light and any level of exhaustion caused by the spell go away when the spell ends.
Ooh, I'm so glad I mind controlled you.
Yeah, this is fun. We're having fun. It's a good time.
I'm so glad I came all the way down.
So you see this brilliant, radiant green light. So at the start of your turns, you will take that damage.
So I imagine Meraxis just kind of like levitates a bit and is just like oozing this like greenish goo, like light. It looks like fog and light kind of coming through.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That means the two on either side of us would also have to make
Absolutely.
that. Okay.
Yeah. Harmony, it is the start of your turn. You're going to have to do a Constitution saving throw
Well,
versus Meraxis.
because I am wearing the Amulet of Health,
Ooh.
my con is automatically 19.
Nice.
So,
What is your spell save DC, Meraxis?
16.
DC.
so saving
you.
throw is a nat 20 plus 4, so 24.
So you're taking half the damage then.
So what does that equal?
Please roll up your slimy radiant damage, Meraxis.
Does she roll once and that's the damage for everybody at the start of their turn, or does she roll at the beginning?
It's
of
for
her-
everyone at the start of their turn.
Okay.
The damage from your radiant sphere. Sickening spears.
A 4d10? Is that
Yes.
okay? And which one is that?
Those are like the little tops.
See the one with the 8 up?
Oh, this
Yeah.
guy.
So she'll be taking half this.
Wait, is that? I can't read that from here.
Yeah. A 2?
2, right? So roll it again.
Okay.
3 more times, actually.
Oh, 3 more
Yeah.
times. Okay.
That's
Zero.
a 10.
The 12.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a
The
10.
12,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, geez.
8 is 20. 7 is 27.
So
So
half
I'm
that.
taking 14.
14, yes.
So much math.
So you have a half dragon in front of you, your sister next to you, another half dragon, and you've been covered in gross green light.
Okay. I am going to where is it? Yeah, I just saw it. Now it's gone.
For your bunny hop.
Yes, but also no. Yeah, that is a bonus action. So I'm going to I can't do 2 bonus actions, can I?
Nope. One will get you out for you attacks of opportunity.
I know.
Having played a bunny paladin, it's 5 times your proficiency score in feet.
Yeah, it's 20 feet right now. But there's something else I can do.
When we did our boss fight, I think that's
Yeah,
the only time
here
I
it is.
burned through all my bunny hops was flying around that place.
I'm going to touch my sister and teleport her 30 feet
Ooh, perfect.
using hidden paths as a bonus action.
Excellent. Do it. That sounds
Um,
awesome.
So I'm going to reach out and touch you
Mhm.
before you
resist
can
the
take
spell if
any
you wish.
damage and move you 30. I'm going to move you up there.
Melody, if you wish, you can resist the spell if you like. I'm joking.
Sisters doing it for them.
Stay with you, sister.
No.
No.
And then, yeah, as an action, okay. Supposed to be attuned to both of these. There we go. That's better. I'm going to pull out my scimitar. Well, I'm already holding it, but I'm pulling out my scimitar, and I'm going to take some attacks.
Perfect.
An attack against Big Man, right there.
Captain Traz.
Yeah. That is a 25 to hit.
Ooh, that's a hit.
And that does. Blech. Oh, shit. I'm gonna reroll. 6 damage.
6 damage. That's enough to cause a saving throw.
That's what I was hoping. Wake the fuck up.
Oh, missed it by 1.
No.
Missed it by 1. Oh, you see Captain Traz takes it. You see kind of like his eyes kind of like shuffle back and then they lock back into that reddish haze. Oh, you were so close. Good idea, but oof.
Okay.
All right.
That's me.
Melody, you got teleported with your sister.
Not with me.
Oh, not with you. Okay.
No,
Because of-
I can either teleport myself or I can teleport someone else.
Melody,
I
then
sent
it
her.
is your turn. Please give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Right. That first. Right.
Oh,
And-
actually, no, she's no longer in the aura.
Yeah, she's not in the aura. That's
Oh.
why I moved her out of there.
Right. Sorry, never mind.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna need.
which one's this?
That's Captain Traz.
That's also where the aura.
Yeah.
Might want to. You also, I mean, you might want to try to see if you can knock concentration off of Meraxis or our
Where's
lizard
Meraxis?
friend.
Rax is down by the entrance.
This is Merax.
Yeah.
They're the one
Can I
who
dispel magic? Would that work?
Absolutely, yes.
We're going to dispel magic at 4th level.
What
What's
was the
the
level
range?
what was the level of your spell?
Fourth.
Yeah, so that
Thank you.
will be. You don't even need to roll for it.
Yep. You dispel it.
Dispel.
You see the green aura kind of fade
Nice.
as a excellent job.
Chill out, Meraxis. We're your friends, fuck.
You still have a bonus and a move left to go.
I sure
We
do.
met you like 8 hours ago.
I
Seriously,
know.
this is just rude.
But
Don't
Miraxus
fuck
is
with
not
bunnies.
awake yet, right? Like
No,
it just
you're
No.
goes.
It just dispelled your
Okay.
spell.
I still have the redness in my eyes.
Oh yeah, you got the rage,
Okay.
dragon rage.
The dragon rage.
Did you get her to make a save when she ended her turn?
Oh right, could you give me a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage, please?
Sorry, which one do I use for that?
A
Just
D20.
It's always a d20 for a saving throw.
Okay.
Roll them twice, take the lower.
Says fuck you.
That's a 1. So you rolled a 1.
Okay,
Because you
rolled a
can't
1.
roll any lower than
No,
that.
no,
So
I can't.
You do have inspiration. You can re-roll.
I'm okay.
So does she do one more roll for that, or
I'd say when you roll with disadvantage, you re-roll both at the same time.
so you have a chance to re-roll if you want to use it?
To you,
It's
okay.
You can stay under spell.
All right. So
Oh,
Melody,
stay under spell?
That-
No, I do not
yeah.
want to say. No, let's roll
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Sorry, let's roll again.
that's all right.
So roll twice
Okay.
and take the lower.
Okay.
You still have to take the lower, unfortunately. So that's a 6.
Okay.
Roll again.
6.
Roll one more.
Okay. Come on.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Really?
Plus, what's your constitution?
Plus
It's a wisdom saving throw for.
wisdom saving.
Or wisdom,
Yes,
sorry.
sorcerers are not so good at wisdom.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I have a good wisdom. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just a
so
1.
it's a
There
7.
you go.
I'm sorry. You try and resist the effects of the Dracahorn sound. Melody.
Thank you for that. I was like, wait, what?
So you use dispel magic. You still have a bonus and a move action.
Mhm.
If you move, you'll cause attack of opportunity. If you bunny hop, you
No.
won't.
No,
She's
Oh,
here.
sorry.
I'm way the
Right,
hell over there.
I'm sorry.
That's Melody. I'm Harmony.
I'm going to need like little high school duotang tags of just like,
It will have to wear those like, hello, my name is.
yeah.
Except it's a little flag that the mini's holding. So it's just like H and an M. H and M.
Yeah.
The dyslexia demon in my brain is laughing at me so much right now.
Oh. The math demon in me is just like
Yeah.
watching me suffer.
I've got him under control, the dyscalculia. It's like, all right, yeah, I'll let you do the basic stuff.
Jesus.
Melody, you still have a bonus and a
Yes.
move. What do you wish to do?
A bonus and moving around. Well, you so nicely got me all the way out of the way.
Hmm.
But I feel
And
so far.
dispelled the orb as well.
It dispelled the orb.
Alethra, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm. With my not great options.
Mhm.
I'm going to use action surge,
Ooh. Absolutely.
and I'm going to throw the aura of vitality around myself.
Ooh.
Healing energy radiates from you in an aura of 30 feet.
Nice.
Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points.
Wait. You've already used your action to cast dispel magic. So you only have a bonus and a move left. Sorry.
No, but she
I have action surge.
Action surge, right. Sorry, you're right.
Although, can
One-
you cast 2 spells in a
Yeah,
turn?
that's
Yeah.
my question with action search.
It's a
Yeah.
very good question. I'll say, you know what? I'll say until I actually take time to look up the rule to see if that happens. I'll say yes for now, and we can change it as we go down the road.
Okay. Well, for now, then, I'm going to aura of vitality myself.
My gut wants to say probably
Well, then never
not,
mind.
but
Well, then never mind.
it's cool and I like it.
I'm reading.
There's cantrip and leveled spell
Mm.
that you can do.
There's no rule against it. Just mind the bonus action spell rule. If you cast a bonus action spell at any point, your spell choices during that turn are limited to cantrips with a casting time of 1 action.
So that's just bonus.
Yeah, so full on do it up.
Yeah, you can cast 2 leveled spells with your action search.
So we do it. Aura of vitality around myself.
But yes, unfortunately, you've already used your bonus action for the action surge, so that will be is a free
That's a
action.
free
Oh, so
action.
you can bonus heal someone
Mhm.
2d6 right now if you
Yes,
wish.
that's what I did. I'm gonna heal my sister 2d6.
Ooh, so roll
Okay,
it.
go ahead and roll that for me.
Yeah,
6.
yeah. Archie loved that spell. All right.
6 heal.
6 heal.
That brings us to Alethra. The wizard below you seems completely unfazed, just focusing in on, but you do get a closer look as you see necrotic energies are kind of like crawling and kind of like weaving through the muscle sinew of this blue dragon corpse. And you see that it's a muted blue and it's slowly turning gray, almost like it's like a pancake on a pan as you see it, just kind of like the color slowly changing in front of you.
The weird one for Alethra, but let's try one of my new skills. So Alethra looks down at this wizard as she's standing on this invisible wall of force, and says, "I'm going to do what I guess is an intimidation roll."
Absolutely.
Where so what I'll say is like, you Thayan wizards, you are always hiding behind walls and your things, but you refuse to fight in a regular straightforward match. Drop this wall and face me like a true human. And so it's an intimidation roll, and I'm definitely going to spend my commanding presence.
I'm going to say because of what you said, you have to roll that with disadvantage.
Oh, fair enough. Fuck, I rolled a 19 and a 20.
What? Hell yeah.
So it's a 28 in total because I can roll a superiority die on an intimidation check.
Well, I got to roll that with advantage, and I rolled a 3 and a natural 1.
Oh my gosh.
As
You really shook him up.
you
Really
see,
did.
You were like, you so-and-so. Cut that out.
you see
Stop it right now.
the wizard look up at you and has legit fear in their eyes. They've seen adventurers before mess up their plans. As you see, he looks up at you and says, "I am no Thayan." As he kind of like shudders back a little bit. Excellent use.
But does not drop his wall of force.
Does not drop his wall of
fair
force.
enough.
Give me an Arcana check, actually, as a bonus action.
It's not really Athlethra's thing, but let's do it. It's an 8. Okay. In that case, seeing the wall of force not drop, Alethra will take a hop up to the ceiling and
There you
Just like boop upside down?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah, I can walk upside down with my spider slippers. And I'll head 40 feet this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
On the
Perfect.
roof.
You did drop his Globe of Invulnerability spell, though. So he's not concentrating on that anymore. But he will cast. Give me a strength saving throw, Alethra.
Sure. That's what fighters are for. Ooh, not this time though. It's a math is 13.
Oh, unfortunately not. As you feel the telekinesis spell pull you off the wall and torpedoes you at Melody.
Melody's here.
Yeah, that's the closer one. Melody, can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Don't forget, if you fail, you get to roll a d4 and
Yeah,
and
you
try and
do have
pass.
rabbit's foot. You just missed. You may want to
So roll your d4. Roll your d4.
Let's roll my d4.
Yeah, you may want to roll that d4.
Oh yeah.
18.
Perfect. You dodge out of the way as Alethra comes boom into the ground. Alethra, you're taking.
That was the wizard's reaction to use telepathy?
That was his turn.
Oh, it was his turn next.
You're taking. Ooh, that's a roll.
Trying to
That's
throw a bitch into
4,
another bitch.
5, 7 bludgeoning damage as you get launched onto the ground. You do not have control of yourself yet. That is his turn. Captain Traz is going to. No one's lined up for lightning breath.
Good.
Oh dear.
He is going to attack with double swords again, or double attack. So good and bad. As you see, his two-handed longsword comes slashing down. One is for an 11 versus AC.
It doesn't hit.
And
Misses.
the other is a natural 20, unfortunately.
That one definitely hits, I think.
That is 8 and 6 is 14 plus 3 is 17 slashing as it comes down. Chunk.
Your girl's getting cut into.
I'm gonna.
That's actually the captain's, the Dragonborn turn, and Captain Tyr is going to move up to where Alethra and or Melody are.
Opportunity, or no, this is this guy.
That's that guy, yeah.
Okay.
First, the closest person is the person he's going to attack.
Okay.
Oh, and does he recharge his breath?
Is Alethra prone?
Yes, Alethra is prone. That's a 2, does not recharge. That's a 23 and a 9 versus AC. Okay. So that's all right. 23, and then that is also a 23.
I have to be within 5 feet of you. Oh, wait, yes.
You are.
I am. Interception.
All right. So the first one, so roll me up your D10 and add 4.
6.
He did 9 points, so you're only taking 3 points of damage, Alethra. And on the second one is 5 points of slashing. As you see the Dragonborn, and they got to do their saves. Oh, they're just missing. Oh, Lieutenant Tyr looks down at you, Alethra, sees that he's hit you with his longsword, and goes, What happened? Where am I? Unfortunately, the other mind control Dragonborn, Meraxis, it is now your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna Meraxis is gonna cast Magic Missile.
Ooh. At what level?
Oh, let's see. More darts. I go right. Yeah. The higher levels you cast spells.
Level 1 is also an acceptable level.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll keep it a level 1.
All right. So pick your 3 targets. It can be spread out or focused on one person.
Okay. I'm probably gonna go straight ahead to these two. Sorry.
Perfect. So someone's getting 2, someone's getting 1. Who do you wish to hit?
All right. I'm probably because I'm still mind control. I'm probably gonna go for Alethra because I'm very upset at what they did. So they're probably gonna get 2, and then Melody's gonna get 1.
So roll me up 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
For Alethra, the little pyramid.
The pyramid, this guy, right?
Remember, you were told to kill everybody, so the other 2 Dragonborn are targets as well.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. I can go for the Dragonborn?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Kill everyone but the wizard.
So maybe I should have gone for... Okay. Oh, it's all right.
You're in character. It's all right. No bad decisions.
4.
So that's 5 damage. Roll it one more time.
Okay. 3.
So 5 plus 3 is 8 arcane force damage as it comes pap pap. And the third one goes to Melody.
It was a 3.
Yeah. So
was it 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it was a 3.
4 force damage for Melody. Zip. And please give me a wisdom saving throw made of disadvantage, please.
Okay. With the D20?
Yeah.
Okay.
D20, roll 2, take the lowest one.
Okay. 9 and 4.
Oh, just rolling cold. Rolling cold.
Oh my gosh.
Harmony, we're coming back to the top of the order. It's you. That's the top of
Someone
turn.
wake me up.
Okay.
Turn 3.
Come to me, sister.
It's one of those things as a DM, like, what's the lore behind this world? Yeah, you definitely have an illusion sound of the Draco horn. How many Dragonborn we got? Oh, we got 3. Nice.
I'm going to use my bunny hop and get the fuck out of here. 20 feet. 15, 20.
Perfect. As a
And
bonus
I'm gonna
action?
use as a bonus, yeah. And then I'm going to use 5, 10, 15. 5. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. So here. So I'm in his line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast. This works. Erupting Earth. Wait, you can see the ground within range. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. But I want to put it. I didn't want to hit the dragon, but at this point, I need to get him out. I know, exactly.
The wizard did it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to put it right on him. They have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Absolutely they will.
Because it's going to come up from underneath. So behind the wall.
Give me some razzle dazzle on that description.
So, as you see Harmony blink out and then blink back behind the pillar there, and then hop up, and then just take her hands out and raise them. And underneath the wizard's feet, there's this rumble, and all these pebbles start to vibrate, and these rocks just shoot up out of the ground. And does he fail the throw?
I'm taking a picture because it's a natural 20 and a natural 19.
Oh, wow. You bastard. Well, he nimbly steps out of the way then, doesn't he?
Is there anything on a successful save?
Each creature must make a creature takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. So I still get to...
Ooh, the rare d12 rolls.
Mm-hmm. Where even is that? Oh, there it is. 3d12. So we've got... Oh, I've got 2 here. It's 15 and one more. 26.
26.
Bludgeoning damage.
You see...
But half, so it's 13.
13. You see the ground erupt, and it kind of hits this bubble around him. It looks like he has a skin that's absorbing.
I thought the invulnerability thing was down.
That's an item he's wearing.
Damn it.
Wizards are like Batman.
So does he take any damage at all?
He took damage.
He took damage.
But it doesn't look like he took
right.
Looks like something was shielding him a bit.
Now, the ground in that area is difficult terrain until cleared, and
Perfect.
each 5-foot square portion of the area requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand.
Perfect. Excellent. I love it. Your sister Melody is now up. As you see the Lieutenant Tyr, his head has been shaken loose. He's got his brilliant blue eyes, irises back. He looks confused and angry about what's happened.
No. Who is still under?
These two.
I'm going to aid those 3.
Perfect. So that's a spell. So you get 5 hit points on top. So you heal 5 and your hit point increase, maximum total increases by 5. That's your action. Get a bonus action. Oh, your bonus action, you can heal as well with your...
Or a vitality.
Mm-hmm. I am currently vital.
You can heal your drag.
So
yeah.
let's heal 2d6 for everyone.
You got to pick one person.
You got to pick one person.
So my sister, obviously.
Oh,
9.
is that a 9?
Nice. Yeah. Well, it's good that you talk with that because Alethra, it is your turn.
So I am under the effects of the telekinesis spell.
Mm-hmm.
So what can I do?
So you are restrained and immobile. So you can still attack, you just can't move because you're kind of hovering off the ground.
So all right. All right, I guess. I guess technically. So here's a question:
a concentration check on, because he did take damage. Or no, he didn't take any damage. The shield absorbed it. Never mind. Sorry.
If you're wielding a shield, can you fire a bow?
You have to drop the shield, unfortunately.
Fair enough. No,
because it's technically 2 hands for the weapon and the shield.
Yeah, fair.
It is a free action to drop your stuff, though.
Yeah, but you know,
you don't want to drop the
I'm a shield fighter. Oh, interesting.
We got two shield people. Very defensive group.
Yeah, actually, anyway, it's too late. I forgot that I had advantage on that saving throw. I will simply spin around in the air, and I'm gonna continue to goad this wizard.
Absolutely.
Like,
Do it. You'll get advantage on the next one because you insulted him quite severely.
All right.
And he's been cowed by you. He's fearful.
Even though I am spinning under
You're not a good person. You have problems.
So Alethra will say, well, you say you're no Thayan, but you bear the marks and use their dirty tricks. So what are you?
I'd say that's more of a persuasion check.
Yeah, so I'm happy to do that as a persuasion, which I can still use my...
And you still have advantage on. He's still cowed by you.
All right. Yikes. I'm gonna definitely burn another inspiration superiority die. That's sadly a thing.
Oh, you gotta do it on your turn, unfortunately.
It's 16.
16. You see him pause and you see him say, the war is over. The rebels lost. I've lost my family, my friends, my home. I'm hunted either in Thay or by the Lord's Alliance or adventurers. I have nothing left. I am no Thayan. I was a freedom fighter. As he looks, let me do a little wisdom save, is a natural 5. As he looks even more fearful of you, which will have effects on him later on.
That's my action.
Okay. It is his turn. Let me do a check to see if he's going to stick around. Oh, he fails. He's going to go. You see that the presence of Alethra and adventurers around him, and that he's put out some damage, but he's got this old fear, this old trauma of seeing adventurers come in and ruin plans that you can see he's carefully laid out defenses, prepared, and yet adventurers have thrown everything into the fire. And he is reliving some old trauma right now. As you see him reach down and he touches the corpse of the dragon, and he looks up and he says, I'll continue this somewhere more private. And he casts the teleport spell.
Ah.
As he disappears from sight.
With the dragon?
With the dragon.
Just about to teleport in there.
So I assume that Alethra just falls a couple of feet to the ground.
Falls to the ground, the wall of force dissipates.
The dragon horn?
Sorry?
Do they lose their...
The dragon horn is...
He's no longer on this plane.
Okay.
So Meraxis wakes up from...
You wake up after channeling magical energies in your hands.
What happened?
Well, you missed the whole damn thing is what happened.
Well, you tried to kill us a couple of times.
What?
You were a complete liability in that one.
I mean, we should have known that he'd be used to fighting Dragonborn.
We'll need a better plan for next time.
Next time? He's taken him off some plane and he's in the middle of turning him into a dragon lich already. We have no way to convince...
I wonder if that astral elf thing would know where they've gone.
Astral elf.
Only we could find her.
Friendship circle.
Friendship circle?
Quick, let's hold hands.
Oh, God. Friendship circle, friendship circle.
You see the two dragon, like half dragon, like friendship circle.
Shut up and hold hands.
Just join the circle.
You see them reluctantly, and you're, oh my God, friendship circle, you guys. This is amazing. As you see
Isn't this great? That was so much fun.
You see this astral elf come like, Oh my God, that was so scary, you guys. The counter spells and the fireballs. Oh my.
You're right. It was
You're
so
right.
scary.
We should go back there again to make sure everything's okay.
Oh, everything. So I'm sorry about earlier. My math is a bit off. Get the proper name because I practiced this one this time. My name is Elandra. I'm working on my dissertation on chronology chronology cataclysmic events, and this is part of my research. Elandra. Ellandara. So I'm sorry. I was a bit confusing. I was trying to pick the right time where you were all at this moment in time. This is like a really key moment.
Yes. Super key.
What is your area of expertise?
Oh, I study time travel and cataclysmic events that unfurl that untwirl the threads of reality.
Time travel.
Can you have people travel with you in time?
Oh, that's why I summoned you all together. I had to lie to a blue dragon a little bit, but I'm the reason why you all got together at Trollskull Manor.
You're the one who knew our names.
Oh yeah. I need actually. I've done the math. I've done the calculations, and you're the names that came up with the best odds of saving this reality.
The
Oh,
whole
smart.
reality.
Oh yes. How much does everyone know about the multiverse?
How much does everybody know about the multiverse, DM?
I think only one of you can answer that question.
I've spent some time on a few different planes.
That's why I recruited you. Like, there's not many fighters that have experience of traversing multiple planes and surviving it's a very difficult experience to do if you don't know what you're doing.
Well, I didn't know what I was doing. I fell ass backwards into Barovia.
That's the best way to fall into Barovia. Honestly, it's so dangerous there.
Yes, you can say that again.
Wait, but, I mean, we're from the Feywild. We know about plane travel, but you're talking about multiverse.
Oh yeah. Well, so if you think of every reality as a thread, it's all been wound up together, and they all kind of like existence as we know. It's kind of like a sweater, and all of these threads come together to create something greater than our whole. And sometimes those threads will get like a little event, like a little. And she kind of like twist her fingers, like a little twist, a little funny thing that happens, and like that thread will fray off a little bit, and then they'll create like another one, and then another fraying will happen, and that thread starts to kind of unravel a little bit. And if that thread unravels, it can unhook from the rest of the sweater. And you pull on one thread on a sweater, and the whole thing comes flying apart. And that would be existence.
So us just letting that wizard get away with the dying dragon saved reality? This was the key moment?
Well, so we've been running the numbers, and it's been really difficult to figure out the best way to. So essentially, Bear, as you see her hold her hands, like she's trying to calm her. Looks like her brain is running faster than the words coming out of her mouth. She says, "So my dissertation is on this, that you are in the 416 universe, and you are on timeline number 3. Your timeline has been altered 3 times already. And from our calculations is that someone is going to uncork a wish spell pretty big down the line, and it's going to end this reality because it's going to be so breaking to the universe. So I've been, part of my dissertation is like, how do we figure this out? What about, carry the 5? Like, oh, that person has to be alive, or, divide by 2. And like, oh, this person has to eat this donut at this time. So I've been trying to figure it, going back from that event, working back to figure out what's the best way to save this timeline. And my calculations has led me to, and she holds her arms up to everybody, to the friendship circle.
Is that what you call us in the future?
Well, I mean, that's my name for it. I mean, like, I don't want to call you an algorithm or an equation. You're living beings that are important to the preservation of this reality. So we need to fix the problem. We need to create a situation where the wish spell is not needed.
I mean, I don't hate the name.
Oh God, are we calling the group the Friendship Circle?
The FC for sure.
The FC.
Right. That didn't really answer my question, because we were tasked with saving that
blue dragon that the wizard just disappeared with.
Oh, right. Sorry. Words going faster than my thoughts. I apologize. So interesting things about dragons. Dragons are magical creatures that span the multiverse, and they are all aware of each other.
Through time as well?
In space?
And through all the multiverses, it's almost like they're aware of their multiverse selves. So they're called echoes of each other. They're whenever they sleep, they kind of get like an image of the lives going on in other realms. So based on my math, I feel this was supposed to happen. There was everything we would do to try and change the event would still cause the wish spell to go off. So I've come here with a group of adventurers who are specialized in family, dragons, and the multiverse. And we're going to go look for this dragon in another universe and bring him here.
One dragon son for another?
I mean, he's not here anymore.
But if we...
She didn't say that body.
And if they're all connected, she'll still identify him as her son. So, but what happens if both dragons exist in one reality?
Well, one's technically dead right now, so we don't have to worry about that problem.
Well, we have to worry about
That's going to limit our scope a little bit. You get some weird things. Nothing too bad. Nothing we can't manage. You know, we're friendship circle. We can handle anything that comes at us. It'll be difficult. I'm not going to lie. But
Well, if I were to meet another version of you, I'd know you from Durham.
Now, would Meraxis, now this is just me asking this question. Now, would Meraxis know about kind of what?
About dragon echoes?
Yeah, Alondra was talking about. Like, would I have any knowledge of that?
It's one of those you've heard bedtime stories about it. Like nothing concrete, like just kind of like fairy tales of like, oh, I mean, that's an interesting story. Like it's always just had a hint of truth to it, but you've never actually ever had a concentrated like confirmation of that information. It's always you're aware of it, but you're not sure exactly how the whole mechanism works.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, next question. I'm trying to puzzle this out. If we take a Menzies from another reality, wouldn't that reality's Empress of Storms use the wish spell, or whoever? Wouldn't the wish spell go off in that universe?
Well, different universes, different multiverses have different relationships. You know, they may be dead, they may be bonded, they may. I've done a couple of calculations to try and narrow it down to about 5 or 6 areas that we can go searching for that are kind of like optimal, switch them out and kind of make them a good offer to like, hey, come on back to our reality and save all existence.
So we're going to make them aware of this, that we're not kidnapping somebody, knocking them out, waking them up in this reality and be like, what are you doing? You've always been here.
I mean, that's an option. I'm like, this is where the math kind of stops doing the talking and we actually have to like kind of figure it out on our own at this point. We're kind of, this is the hard part of the dissertation. I barely got permission to do this in the first place. So
we need to find a motherless Menzie.
Oh.
Queen of
Storms.
An Empress of Storms.
She hold out a piece of paper. Like, I have a list. But first, we're going to have to go through the multiverse to the City of Doors. And it's really cool. I know a great coffee shop.
Coffee's all right.
Coffee, yes.
Lethra, you know exactly the coffee shop they're talking about. It's a cool little place called Chillithids. Think of the Starbucks logo, but instead of a mermaid, it's a
tentacles
with the tentacles coming up.
Yeah.
They take your order psychically, and they just kind of float it out to you. And it's actually they're small franchising out.
Do they have carrot cake?
Oh,
they have some
everything.
Yeah. Alethra, you know that they have literally everything, but you're pretty sure they change your perception to make you think you're eating the thing you want to eat.
It's a maze upon a maze, and it's run by an insane deity of some kind.
And it's a big circle in the sky. It's really pretty.
I didn't care for it.
So it's not logical, is what you're saying.
Not strictly.
Oh, it breaks all physics. Physics does not exist there.
That sounds fun.
Exactly.
So
I'm intrigued.
if you're all ready, we do have to figure out what we do with these two. As you see, she points to Captain Traz and Tyr, as they are just like, boink, boink, whoa, like just gobsmacked to like the conversation that's going on.
How do both of you feel to us bringing home a different Menzies to bring to the Empress of Storms so that we don't destroy this reality?
You see Captain Traz like, I feel we still have to tell our Empress about what... Yep. Those were terrible wisdom saves. As you see kind of like his jaw go slack, and you see like one eye goes one way, one eye goes the other way. As you see him go, what? She's like, don't worry about it. You know, this has been such a traumatic event. I think you should go back and tell your Empress everything that you've seen here. We're going to take care of everything. It's going to be great. And she kind of like holds up her two thumbs and gives like a big white toothy smile, like ting. It's like, all right, well then we shall go and inform her of her son's gone on vacation. Then we will.
Harmony sheathes her blade again.
Rex, give me an Arcana check. 14 or higher.
Oh, yeah.
17.
Oh, yeah. You definitely get the feel that a twinned alter memory spell has happened.
Okay. So it's actually a 17 with 3 Arcana, right?
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yes.
so there you go.
Yeah,
Nice.
we'll bring him back after he's been on his vacay. He needed a little R&R, and we'll be the escort back for the Empress. Fabulous.
You see Raz and Tyr look at each other and like, does your shoulder hurt? It feels like we've been fighting. We didn't stretch out beforehand. As you see them both begin to walk out of the cave.
Tight quarters.
I'd like to do two things. Evaluating Elandra. So I spent a minute observing them outside of combat. So, is their hit points greater than 80?
Does it tell you what's the details?
So, you can tell me if they are equal to, superior, or inferior to 2 of these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I chose hit points.
So superior than 80.
That's a lot. And armor class, which is 21.
Superior to 21.
Okay.
And you notice that she's wearing leather.
Gotcha.
Can I... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, and then the other one is a tactical assessment. So I'm making a... I
That's
made
rough.
that's fine. A wisdom... Or sorry, I made an insight roll to sort of assess my assessment of their truthfulness.
That's what I was going to ask, if I can make an insight check onto whether or
Absolutely,
not
go for
she's
it.
My
sort
total
of...
was 7, so I am...
She's 100% honest.
She reminds
I'm
me a lot
more-
of myself.
I more want to know if she's hiding anything from us, like if there's something she's leaving out of what... Oh, that's a nat 20 plus 8,
Ooh,
so that's 28.
refresh on the inspiration if you haven't used it yet.
Inspiration.
Yeah, you get feeling shares a lot of same qualities and personality quirks as Alethra. Aside from being maybe a little scatterbrained, she seems really excited and really amped and doesn't seem to be holding anything back. She's being very energetic about the information she's conveying. I also like to play insight checks are not lie detectors, but I could give the feel of...
It was more if I thought she was hiding, not what she was hiding, but if she was like holding back on, I won't tell them that because that would ruin the vibe.
Yeah, there's been no omissions of truth. She's trying to vibe as much as possible. She seems really excited and really into that she finally landed on the right spot on the timeline.
Right. Okay. Take us to the city of doors.
Oh, this is my favorite part. This is so cool. You see her pull out this piece of gold and blue chalk and draws this big chalk outline on one of the pillars and draws a star doorknob. She says, all right, just give it a couple seconds. You see her kind of like clap her hands. She's very excited. As you see this gold kind of outline begins to skirt around where the door is, and you see this little star gold doorknob just go and pops out. She's like, awesome. So you turn it clockwise and then counterclockwise as she opens it up. And there's like the smell and humidity of the city streets, almost like Waterdeep, hits you right in the face. And you see kind of like this back alley in this very busy, very main drag of a main city going by. As you see, the sky is actually kind of blocked out. It looks like almost like the city goes in a giant ring. And as you look up, the sky is actually just the upper part of the city going over top. He's like, you're going to love Sigil. This is going to be so much fun. And that's where we're going to call this episode for this week.
Oh, amazing.
Ooh.